out. Take 2 more. So big inhale. Just allow all of that tension just to melt away. Lovely. And then we'll take the first finger and the thumb together and just have it with our palms facing upwards. So just rolling those shoulders back and then down. Bring your chin in slightly. Just finding length coming up through the back of the spine. So always have a sense of leaning back against a wall. We'll just take a moment here just to arrive onto the mat today. So just tuning in with how we're feeling. Can we welcome those feelings in? Can we say hello to them? Maybe just notice any sensations that are arising. Can you label them? And then how would it feel just to let them go? And then just bring awareness to any sounds that you can hear inside of the room that you're in. And then bring that awareness to the breath. Just feeling the temperature of the breath, the way your body moves as the breath comes in, and then as it comes out. And just remembering that you are completely welcome onto the mat today. So just as you are, so completely welcome. And then just placing both of your hands to your baby. Just tuning in to how you're feeling, if you've got any aches or pains. Maybe just feeling that stretch of skin running across your belly. Just focusing on any changes that you might have noticed compared to last week. And then just feel into your baby's uniqueness. So just beyond the physical. Maybe there's something that you'd like to share with your baby today. Maybe it's something that you're looking forward to doing with them when they're here. And then just sending your baby a smile and some love from your heart. So place one hand onto your bumps, one hand onto your chest. We'll just connect in with our breath. So coming into our birth breathing. So this is a really key technique to help you to feel calm and anchored throughout your labor. So we'll take a big inhale through the nose. And then a big sigh out. So really engage in the muscles in the back of the throat. And just keep going with that breath. So big inhale, filling up the belly, feeling the expansion. And then exhale to let it go. So just slowly tapping into that nervous system, encouraging that rest and digest. Maybe just visualizing that with each exhale, you're just allowing an extra layer of just stress or worry or anxiety just peel away from you, just dissolving into the universe. And then just start to notice that pause at the end of the exhale. And within that pause, we'll start planting our little seeds of intention. So our positive affirmations. So it could be absolutely anything. It might be about birth, pregnancy, just saying it in the present tense as if you already have it. So it might be, I'm thankful for my healthy baby or my healthy body. It might be, I am strong. Or maybe I'm doing my best and that is enough. So just repeat your positive affirmation between the spaces of the breath. And then whenever you're ready, just open your eyes. We'll bring the palms together and just start to rub the hands together. And just place your hands over the top of your face, just allowing the head to feel heavy. Just noticing any sort of tingling sensations in the palms or the tips of your fingers. And then just blink and open your eyes. We're just going to stroke from the center of the forehead into the temples. So just massaging around the temples. And then underneath the eyes, along the jawline, through the back of the head. And then just down the arms. So just stroking down your arms. So I always like to do this one sometimes, especially when we're sort of in need of a bit of self-love. I was listening to a podcast today as well that was talking about the benefits of stroking yourself, stroking your skin. So it helps release lots of endorphins in the body. So just stroking down the legs. And then always imagine that you're just flicking off all of the murkiness, all of the stuff that we just don't need. Lovely. And then just shake it out. Placing the hands onto your knees. We'll just come into some nice gentle circles. So just taking it nice and slowly. Pausing there, just going in the opposite direction. And then coming all the way up. We'll bring our chin to our chest. And then just rocking the right ear to the right shoulder. And then rocking all the way down. Taking it to the other side. Taking it nice and slowly. So allowing your shoulders just to melt down. And then coming all the way back up. Lovely. So let's come into some gentle side bends. So just taking it from side to side. Taking it nice and slowly. And then just holding it there. So really spreading your fingers, spreading your toes. Feeling that lovely stretch. So imagine that you're trying to fan your ribs out to the side. And then taking it all the way to the other side. Holding it there, big inhale. And then coming all the way back. So opening up the arms, we'll come into our cactus arms. So taking the right arm over the left. And then we're just going to bring our chin to our chest and round our spine. And then inhale up. So just lifting the elbows up, pressing the hands away from the face, and just sitting up really nice and tall. So relaxing the jaw. Keep connecting in with the breath. And then exhale to release. Take a nice big shoulder roll. So taking your hands onto your shoulders, bringing the elbows together, inhale up, and then exhale down. So just taking nice big full circles. One more time. Lovely. Then opening the arms up. Again, rounding the spine. Give yourself a nice big hug. Inhale to open. Exhale, giving you a nice big hug again. We'll just do that 2 more times. And then opening the arms out, coming into our eagle arm. So this time left over the right. So rounding the spine, bring your chin to the chest. And then inhale to lift the elbows up, pushing the hands away from the face. And then exhale to release. Give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. So taking the hands behind us, interlace the fingers. And then just bouncing the arms up and down. And then exhale to release. So let's take our feet out in front of us and our ankles. We'll just come into some gentle wrist and ankle circles. So just starting to get into all of the joints of the body. So connecting in with that breath. Big inhale. Blowing it away. I'm going to pause there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then release it down. So let's come into our journey legs. So right leg out, left leg in, sitting up nice and tall. So let's come into some pelvic floor exercises. So as you inhale, engage the pelvic floor. And then as you exhale to release. So inhale, engage. Exhale to release. Really focus on that releasing and that letting go of the pelvic floor. So that's what we're looking for when we're giving birth. We want to make lots of space. Lovely. And then taking that left hand behind you, reaching up nice and tall, having a really soft focus up past your fingertips. So just holding it there. And then as you exhale, bring that right arm down, slide it all the way to your foot. And then just have a really soft focus up past your fingertips. So relax the jaw. And then whenever you're ready, exhale all the way down. So we'll swap the legs over. My left foot coming out. So again, coming into your pelvic floor exercises here. So big inhale, exhale, let go. So one more time. Taking that right hand behind you, lifting up the left. So just noticing that expansion through the ribs as you take a big inhale. And then as we exhale, take that left hand, slide it down towards the foot, reaching up with the right hand. So one more big breath. And then exhale down. Lovely. So let's come into our kneeling pose. So if you've got a couple of blocks that you can sit on, maybe 2 cushions from your bed that you can stack up, or if you've got a bolster, then that would be brilliant. So anything just to try and keep a bit of pressure off the back of the legs. Lovely. So we'll come into a really gentle twist. So taking one hand onto your bumps and then taking the left hand behind you. So peeling back that shoulder. So as we inhale, just lengthen up through the spine. And then as you exhale, just see if you can relax a little bit deeper into that twist. And then as we exhale, we come all the way forwards. So taking it to the other side, taking that left hand to the small of your back. So inhale, imagine that someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head. And then just looking out of the corner of your eye. And then coming all the way forwards. Lovely. So we're going to take the hands into our cactus arms. You're going to inhale to reach up tall. And then almost imagine that you're trying to pull something really heavy down. So we're going to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale down. So do that 2 more times. So really squeezing the shoulder blades together. Trying to bring the elbows as far back as you can. So one more time, bringing the hands all the way into prayer position. Lovely. So we're going to come into our lightning pose now. So we're going to inhale to reach up tall. And then as we exhale, just slowly come all the way down. So inhale to reach up. Exhale down. So really, really slowly down. So one more time. And then exhale down. Lovely. And then we'll come into our side bends again, but because we've got a little bit more height, it means we'll be able to come into a little bit of a deeper bend. So taking your time, taking it nice and slowly. If you want to work a little bit harder in the core, then you can just allow your hand just to hover off the top of the mat. And then we'll hold it there. Exhale down to the other side. And then all the way back to center. Lovely. So just give yourself a few shoulder rolls, and then we'll come into our all fours. So removing your block, or your cushions, or your bolster. So spreading the fingers, spreading the toes. We'll come into some nice gentle circles. So circling forwards and then circling all the way back. And just closing your eyes. Really start to just feel into the movement. So inhale forwards. Exhale back. Just when you exhale, just give yourself a really big sigh. So just coming into that birth breathing. So just taking it nice and slowly. This can be a really lovely movement for when you're in labour. And also a nice time just to repeat your mantras, your affirmations. So maybe I trust my body, or I'm allowing my body to open and give birth to my baby. So just pausing there, going in the opposite direction. So what we really want to do is just tune out of our busy minds, connecting with the breath and the body. So keep going a few more times. And then coming all the way back to center. So coming into some nice gentle cat-cows. So flat back, inhale to look forward. Exhale, round in the spine. So inhale forward. Exhale, round in the spine. So nice and gently. So that's great, everyone. So one more time. And then taking the right foot up to where the right hand is. And then inhale, reaching up nice and tall. So dropping the shoulders down, the tip in the tailbone under slightly. So you should be feeling a nice stretch down the leg. And then we're going to take a big inhale as we reach up. And then as we exhale, we're going to take a slight bend to the left. So inhale to reach up tall. Exhale, tiny bend to the right. So one more time on each side. Lovely, and then pressing the hands together, we're going to exhale the hands all the way down. So taking that right elbow to that right knee, we'll inhale forward, then exhale, just looking over your shoulder. So inhale forward, exhale back. So this can be a really nice one if we've been sat at a desk all day. So it really helps to just open up through that heart center. And then on your next exhale, we'll take that left palm, placing it down to the outside edge of our mat, and then reach up with that right hand. So yeah, that's great, everyone. So holding it there. So really peeling that arm back, seeing if you can really open up through the chest. And then bring both of the hands down. We're just going to move your bottoms back, tipping the toes under, just feeling that lovely stretch down the back of the legs. And then you can walk this right foot out to the side. And if you want to, you can come into some hip circles. Now, if you've got any pelvic pain, then you can come into kneeling or come into some cat-cows. Otherwise, we're just going to ease into the hips. So taking it nice and gently, nice small circles. We're going to pause there and then just going in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then whenever you're ready, take that right foot back. So again, just coming into a few cat-cows. Exhale, round in the spine. Inhale to look forwards. So one more time. Lovely. Then taking that left foot, placing it to the top of your mat. Inhale to reach up tall. So dropping the shoulders down. And then just breathing in anything that you need right now. So it might just be a bit of self-love, a bit of self-compassion. Just whatever it is, just inhale, bring that into your body. And then big sigh. Inhale, exhale, slight bend to your right. Inhale to reach up tall, and then take it to the left side. So one more time on each side. Exhale the hands down to center. Again, just taking the left elbow to the left knee. Inhale, reaching forwards. Exhale, back. So really see how far you can bring that hand behind you. If you've got quite sore knees or sensitive knees, then you can fold a blanket and just pop it underneath your knee. One more time. That's looking great, everyone. And then exhale that right hand down to the edge of the mat. Inhale to reach up nice and tall. And then exhale, bring that hand down towards the mat, walking that left foot to the edge of your mat. And then again, just coming into some really small circles here. Pausing there, going in the opposite direction. And then taking that bottom back, lifting up through the hill. Lovely. Taking a step back. So bringing your toes together, knees wide, coming back into your peaceful warrior. Now, if you do have any pelvic pain, then you can keep your knees together and come up into kneeling. Otherwise, you can either take two fists and just placing your forehead on top of your two fists. So just keeping your knees nice and wide, just to make lots of space for your baby. Or you might find that you've got enough space just to rest your hands forward, bringing your forehead to the ground. Sometimes if you've got a block or a bolster, you can rest your forehead on there as well. So just find something that feels comfortable for you. You might even find that you want to just rock from side to side. So again, that's completely welcome. And just take a moment here just to relax. So connecting in with that breath. Just blowing the breath out, coming into your golden thread breath. So inhale through the nose. And then exhale through a small hole in the mouth. So as if you're trying to blow out some birthday candles. And really try and breathe into the back of the body. So breathe in between the shoulder blades. If you've been struggling to sleep, this can be a really lovely pose to do just for a few moments before you get into bed. It can really help just to balance out that wake-sleep cycle. So whenever you're ready, just slowly come up into your all fours again, taking your time. Then we're going to come into some alternate arm and leg lifts. So sometimes when we get backache, it could be really nice just to add some strengthening exercises in. So again, if it does feel like it's too much for your back to extend your leg out, then you can keep both knees on the floor and then just work the arms. And again, if you've got any pelvic pain or PGP, keep both of your knees on the ground. So you can either work the arms or you can come into the alternate arm and leg lift. So what I want you to do is before you lift anything, we're going to push down into the ground with our left hand and our right knee. So as we push down, we automatically feel like we want to lift the opposite side. So we'll push down, take a big inhale, so engage the pelvic floor, and then lift, and then down. So we'll do 3 on one side. So big inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale down, lovely. And then we'll swap sides. So again, lifting up through the pelvic floor, moving with the breath. Taking it to the other side, and then this time we'll hold it for 3 breaths. So big inhale, and then lift. So holding it there, 3 breaths. Exhale down, take a big breath here. And then we'll hold it on the other side. So inhale to lift, hold it for 3 breaths. Exhale down. So again, either coming into kneeling or moving back into your peaceful warrior. So just allow yourself just to rest and recover here. Take 3 big sighs. One more big sigh. Lovely. And then slowly moving up into your all fours. So we'll tuck the toes under. We'll walk the hands back. So just coming into a nice toe stretch. So don't want to leave the toes out today. So bringing our hands into prayer position. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Inhale. So as you exhale, really pull the elbows back as much as you can, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lovely, one more time. And then we're going to come into standing. So you can either come straight up into standing, or you can join me in a downward dog. So it might depend if you've eaten lots of dumplings or your cheesy pasta, but it's completely up to you. So either work your way up into standing, or otherwise we'll tuck in our toes and just move up into a downward dog. So just doing a nice gentle one, just bending one foot and then the other. So again, when we have backache, sometimes it's because we're a little bit tight through the backs of the legs. So can you just see if you can find that length? Find that length through the back of the spine. And then bending the knees, just walking the hands all the way back. And slowly work your way up into standing. Whew, lovely. So nice bend in the knees. Let's come into some hip circles. So again, this is going to be a really nice one for backache. And if you've been sat at a desk all day as well. And if you are sat at a desk and you've got your birth ball, then just coming into some nice circles whilst you're sat down can be lovely. So pause in there, we'll go in the other direction. Lovely. And then coming all the way up. So we're going to come into, it's called hitting the bat. But again, it's just a really nice stretch through the spine. So we're going to hold our hands together and then we're going to swing as we lift up on one toe and just come into a gentle twist and then coming down to the other side. Okay, swing and then keep going on each side. So keep going. Lovely, one more. And then coming all the way back up. And then we'll take the feet a little bit wide. So just as much as feels comfortable for you. Again, if you've got any pelvic pain, then keep your feet about hip width apart. So we'll rock our imaginary baby just to help us get a little bit of energy and also to help release any stuck feelings that we can sometimes hold in the hips and the legs. So holding our imaginary baby and then just coming down into some really little squats. And then just keep connecting back in with the breath. So keep blowing out the candles. Just remembering that you can rest whenever you need to. So just listening to your body. So keep going. And then we'll just swing the arms from side to side. And then take it all the way around. And then pausing there, going back the other direction. One more time. And then we're done. So just walking the feet back together. Place one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your bump. And just close your eyes. Keep connecting into that breath. So let's take really long exhales here. So big inhale, long exhale. So just noticing the heart beating. Just noticing how you're feeling. And then just slowly opening your eyes. Lovely. So let's come step to the top of our mats. And then we'll take a really small or a comfortable step back. Okay. So back foot pointing out slightly. And then we want both of our hips pointing forwards. So nice bend in the knee. Our sort of bones here just pointing forwards. And then inhale up. So again, drop in the shoulders. Take a few inhales here. And then we're going to exhale, taking the hands behind us into our upside down namaste hands. So peeling back the shoulders, lifting up through the chest. and then exhale down. We're going to take this back leg, the left leg pointing out, right foot forward. So it's almost as if our feet are in a T shape. And then we'll come into our triangle pose. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. So just choose what feels comfortable for you. So you can either take a nice bend in the knee, lean forwards, and then just look up towards your hand. Or you might find that you want to come a bit further down towards the floor. So just come down as far as feels comfortable for you. So holding it there, nice big inhale. Relaxing the jaw. And then pressing into both of the feet. Lovely. Stepping the feet together, bringing your palms together. Okay, lovely. So bending the knees, we're just going to rock the hips backwards and then forwards. So one more time, then coming all the way back up. And then again, taking a step back with the right foot. Inhale. Hold it here. 3 deep breaths. That's great, everybody. Then exhale the arms behind you. Ooh. So upside down namaste hands. Lift up through the heart center. So feeling nice and strong. Lovely. And then taking that back foot out, coming into your triangle pose. So again, almost feel as if someone's trying to lift you up from the floor. We're not placing the hand onto the leg. Big inhale. And then exhale, coming all the way back up. Stepping the feet together. Lovely. Okay, so let's come into our snake dance. That'll help just to loosen us up as well. So bring your palms together, closing your eyes so we can't see each other. And then we're just going to snake the hands all the way up. And then exhale all the way down. So just really move with a little bit of fluidity. So this can be a really nice one to do in the morning as well. So you can put on your favorite music or some music that makes you feel really good. And then just come into a little bit of a little dance. So just feel yourself grounding down through your feet, feeling that connection with the earth. Just connecting back in with the breath. And then whenever you're ready, just reaching up nice and tall. And then exhale the hands all the way back to heart center. Lovely. So let's work our way back down into a seated position. So come into the backs of your mats. We'll come into a little forward fold. So nice soft bend in your knees. You can send the bottom back, heart center forwards. And then you can just rest your elbows onto your knees. So find just length through the spine. You can just allow your head just to drop if you want to. So really gentle forward fold. Just a chance to surrender. So almost our pose for acceptance. Can we just surrender to our birth as it unfolds? Bring both of the hands to the ground, walking the hands forward, bringing both of the knees to the ground at the same time. Lovely. So if you've got a cushion or a block, then we'll just pop ourselves on there. we'll come into our mermaid pose. So just taking that, I've got my left foot in, right leg behind me. So let's just concentrate on the pelvis to start off with. So we're going to tuck the tailbone away from us. So peeling the shoulders back. And as we exhale, tuck the tailbone under, rounding the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale. So just moving with the breath. Can't get my words out. Moving with the breath. So really hugging your baby in towards your spine. So one more time. And then taking that left hand behind you, right hand on the opposite knee, just lifting up, looking over that left shoulder. So just holding it here. Big inhale. And then as we exhale to come forward, so swapping the legs over. Just taking your time. And then we'll give ourselves a nice big hug again. So inhale, exhale, round in the spine. So just moving with your own breath. One more time, big exhale. And then taking that right arm behind you, coming into your twist. And then exhale to come forwards. Lovely. So we'll finish off today's practice with our mothering lotus. So bring your palms together. We'll just do it with the breath today. So take a big inhale. We'll open our hands out like a book. And then exhale. So keeping your little fingers together. Backs of the hands in. Folding it in. Lifting it up. Take another big inhale. So again, just folding the hands in towards you. And then bringing your hands into your lotus flower. Reaching up high. And then exhale down. So we'll do that 2 more times with the breath. So big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And just bow your head. So that basically just means, well, it's a representation of all of the craziness. So how sometimes life can feel really crazy, the ups and downs of being pregnant and all of the things that are out of our control sometimes. And it's just knowing that there's always a little bit within us, that inner stillness and that calm. So whatever's going on the outside, we can always tune in to that calm. So just taking our 3 final deep breaths here. So just bring into your mind anything that you want to just let go of, even just for this moment. And then just bringing your hands to the ground. So 3 deep breaths here. Can we just let go of anything that we cannot control? One more big inhale. And then exhale, let go. Lovely. And then it's time for our yoga nidra practice. So just lying on your left hand side, pop a pillow underneath your head, pop a pillow in between your knees and your ankles, and pop a blanket over you as well. So just get yourself nice and cozy. I'll turn off my light. Oops. just get yourself nice and comfortable. So you can dim the lights. And then just take a few deep breaths. Just notice if you can make yourself just 5 to 10% more comfortable. Just paying that attention now. And then taking a nice big inhale. And a big sigh. Just allowing yourself just to feel heavy. Feeling that support from the ground beneath you. The lovely thing about a yoga nidra is it just allows you to always take a step back from your body, from your thoughts. And sometimes we can become a bit consumed by our thoughts. You can almost imagine your awareness as the sky and all of your thoughts as the clouds. And sometimes we can be so attached to our thoughts or to our clouds that we think that we are the cloud or the thoughts that we're thinking. Whereas we're actually that awareness, that expanse of the sky. So can you just notice your breath? Can you just notice how the breath just comes and goes, just really, really freely? And just notice how it feels just to let go of each exhale. And we don't ever try and hold on to that exhale, do we? We just let it go. So nothing is permanent. Everything is always changing. And that is exactly the same as our thoughts or experiences or feelings. So whenever we're feeling anything, just know that it will pass and nothing is permanent. So just allowing yourself just to feel whatever sensation is arising in your body, just welcome it in. And yoga is all about just sitting with our emotions. So just turning up onto our mat with whatever we bring. Just knowing that we're always welcome. And we always have the breath there. We can always come back to the breath just to help to center us, to calm our nervous system, to calm our body and our mind. So as you can just feel the breath with ease, or just take a rotation of consciousness around the body. So just starting with your big toe, and then just moving out toe by toe. Can you feel all 10 toes from the inside? And relax. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Just allow the bones to be heavy, as if they're melting down towards the ground. And don't worry if your mind wanders. You can just bring it back to my voice whenever you're ready. Relax your waist, relax your hips, relax the pelvic floor, relax your tummy. Bring that awareness into your baby. Just sending your baby a smile and some love from your heart. Just knowing what a miracle it is that your baby is growing inside of you. Just how you're providing that nurture 24/7. Just meeting every single one of their needs perfectly. Just sending yourself some love as well, and some kindness. And finding the tip of your tailbone. Can you slowly move up through the length of the spine, just vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up into the back of your neck. Just relax the whole back of your body. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax your wrists. Relax your fingers. Relax your whole arm. Relax your head, just allowing it to be heavy and supported by the pillow. Relax your jaws, your teeth are apart. Relax your cheekbones. Relax the muscles all around your eyes. Relax your whole body. Relax your whole body completely. Just imagine that you're breathing in clear, light, cleansing breath. So just bringing in oxygen and healing into the body, into every single cell. Just nourishing yourself with the breath. And you can visualize this, if you can, as a white or clear light, perhaps sparkly or even translucent or full of rainbow shimmers. So as you breathe in, just feel this healing breath go in and all around your body. Inhale all the way up through the front of the body. And exhale down the back of the body. Go up and down your arms and your legs. Just let the breath touch every part of you. And just feel it on the inside with every inhale. And just deepen your breath even more. With every exhalation, just let go. Just let go of anything that you no longer need. Just breathe out grey, murky colour as your body cleanses. Just breathe out anxiety, breathe out worry, breathe out guilt, or breathe out any fear. Just let go of anything that doesn't stand for your highest good. Just breathe out as much as you can. So there's even more space for a fuller inhale to follow. And even fuller inhale to cleanse. And as you allow the breath to settle, just bringing your mind to the skin that's running across your forehead. And can you just focus on this part of your body as you begin just to drift off to that place between wake and sleep, just resting for a few more moments until I bring you back round. So just completely relax. as you start to come round, take a few deep energizing inhales, sending the breath all the way to your fingers and your toes, just giving them a gentle wriggle, just slowly coming back to yourself, coming back to your body. And then on your next inhale, just slowly start to blink open your eyes. Just feeling the ground underneath you, feeling that connection to the earth. And just noticing how you're feeling. And then whenever you're ready, just slowly start to move yourself back up into a seated position. So taking your time. There's absolutely no rush. And then hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed. And then you can hopefully get an early night's sleep. So we're going to reach up nice and tall. One last big stretch. Exhale, pressing the palms together, bringing your chin towards your chest. And thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.